Welcome back to my channel. Alrighties. Oh my gosh, this just drives me up the wall. Like, you guys don't even know all the lighting issues I've gone through, how many times I've moved around the room trying to find different locations to film. I just can't take it. But you know, this will probably be my last video because literally I'm just about to upgrade to a full expose system, so stay tuned. But anyway, this is an educational video, obviously about real estate, because I don't know to talk about anything else. But this video I really think everybody needs before they even start the home buying process. And then this is just kind of something to prepare you for that step. You know, obviously we all think about it, but if those are in like your immediate goals, like maybe before the end of the year, or just, you know, this year period or the beginning of next year, this is going to be tips to take care of before you start the home buying process. So we're gonna get right into the nitty-gritty. We're not gonna waste any time. And this shadow is bothering me, but like I said, people, we're going to work through this and just focus on the information. So like I said, this is tips before even starting the home buying process. So this is what you need to do before you even get to the pre-approval part. So step one is going to be to check and strengthen your credit. And what I mean is go to all three bureaus. You could get a free credit report, and especially during COVID, you could get a free credit report from annualcreditreport.com. You could download a credit report per week. But this will just goes through all three bureaus and just gives you a general idea of what is on your credit. So you definitely don't need a 700 credit score to qualify for a mortgage. For FHA, it's only 580, and then for a regular conventional loan, it's 620. Those are just the two most popular ones. I'll go into other loan types in another video. I just don't want to, you know, spend a lot of time on that. But the main thing is that even if you don't have a 700 credit score, you can still not have a bunch of delinquent accounts. You can't, you know, your debt to income ratio cannot be high at all. So what I mean when I say you need to check and strengthen your credit is all of those petty cash accounts that you have on your credit that are ranging from like under $100 to like maybe $500, you need to go ahead and remove those. Pay it off to remove it, not just pay it off. Try to pay it off and have it removed. Sometimes it's a little extra to have it removed, but you want to pay to remove it. You don't want to be in a situation where the only thing between you and purchasing a home is $500. You definitely want to take care of those small little petty cash accounts before you even get to the lending table. The lender is going to tell you that anyway, but it's better just to do it, you know, before you even get to the lending table, because it just, you know, it makes the underwriting process a lot smoother. And you know, you definitely can go to them and kind of make the pre-approval process a bit faster as opposed to waiting. So I tell a lot of people, if you're looking to purchase a house, or, you know, even think about purchasing a house within the next 6 months to a year, give yourself a full 6 months to take care of your credit. It allows you to pay off those marks, and then it allows you to build. Like I said, you do not have to have a 700 credit score or even a 650. Like, you can have a 580, but let's have a healthy 580, not a sloppy 580. Even for the conventional loans, let's have a healthy 620, not a sloppy 620. So anything that's like under $500, let's go ahead and just mark it off, remove it. And if you have accounts that are higher than that, make payment plans, make payments on it. Obviously a lot of us finance our cars or leasing our cars. Let's just go ahead. If you can make a couple extra payments that will help strengthen your score, then go ahead and do that. Obviously, if anything is bigger than $500, it takes a little bit more time to take care of it. But, as long as the lender sees you doing your best and you have at least payment plans set up, they can include that in your debt to income ratio. And they can even tell you ways to help you pay it off faster where it can work in your favor for you, to get the pre-approval faster. So going right into step number 2, once you have strengthened and checked your credit, the next thing you want to do is explore mortgage rates. I know mortgage rates, they, fluctuate between lender to lender, and they also fluctuate, depending on time, obviously coming out of a pandemic from last year, even though we are still in one, very much so, but just obviously interest rates last year were a lot lower than they are going to be this year. There's a lot of lenders out there. So, just explore your options. Obviously, when you get with your agent, you can either have those options ready and say, hey, this is what I've been looking at. But even if you bring it to your agent, I know I do, and I know a lot of agents, we have relationships with lenders that we've just either lenders we've worked with previously or people that we've just, met in the field over time. So even if you come to me and you may have an option, I may have a better option as far as lending, like as far as mortgage options go. So, that's definitely before you even contact the realtor. Just, do some homework on your own. And then when you come to the table with your realtor, you guys can kind of cipher between what's right for you, what doesn't work. And then maybe your realtor, like I said, has some better options or, knows a lender that, can offer you something better. Like I say, I always want people to do homework on their own before they come to the realtor. Yes, like I said, your realtor can guide you, but just so you're familiar for your sake, do your own homework. And then number 3 takes me into first-time home buyer programs. If this is your first time purchasing, look into what lenders may have first-time home buyer credits. I know Citibank does home buyer credits. I know Chase does home buyer credits. So look into those, first-time home buyer programs. I know HUD offers home buyer programs through the state. Check your local state, city, check out what is available in your state. I know here in LA County, they have the LA Partners in a Home Ownership Program, which is a down payment assistance program, which pretty much provides you with up to $85,000, I believe, if you purchase in LA County. Not all of LA County, but some unincorporated areas of LA County. And then they also have a LA City program, which I believe offers up to $90,000. I will double check those facts for you, but this is also research that is available to everybody. So feel free to do, your own research. And don't just feel like you have to spend all of your money. I know, like, when it comes to down payment and closing costs, as soon as people hear those words, that immediately intimidates them and kind of they talk themselves out of the process. Number 1 about, buying a home is you do not have to have 20%, of purchasing price. Yes, it is a good safety net, just in case anything fluctuates, but you do not literally have to come out of all your money, or you don't have to try to dig yourself into a hole to try to purchase a home. There are opportunities. Like I said, there are some lenders, big bank lenders, Chase, Citibank, they offer first-time home credit situations. Those are things that you just have to research. So like I said, again, when you're checking those mortgage rates, also ask them if they have any first-time buyer opportunities, any first-time buyer credits. Check with your state and local housing authority to see what is available to you, because definitely if there's money on the table that can kind of be given to you for free or at a small fee, I definitely would say take it. I mean, at this point, it's definitely a housing affordability problem. So the longer you wait to purchase, the more unrealistic it's going to be to afford a home, because I kid you not, housing prices are rocketing. I mean, they're shooting through the roof. And I think by the end of the year, we'll probably be up another 5 to 8% on home sale prices than we were last year. So at this point, I'm just telling everybody, get in where you fit in. I mean, don't get caught up on the dream home process. If you can start out somewhere, start out in a condo or a townhome, as long as you own a piece of America, like that's what I'm about. Everybody needs to own a chunk of something somewhere, just to get that equity, and then, go from there. You could, I don't know if it's called what the quote is. You could turn a house into a home, turn a space into a home, something like that. Anyways, even if it's not your dream home, you can turn any place into a home, just for comfortability. So definitely look into those first time home buyer programs. And then number 4, so after you've researched the lending rates, the mortgage rates, and research those first time home buyer programs, you should have a little bit better understanding of what type of down payment or, savings you have to get into. So number 4 is going to be start saving. I mean, I know so many ways. I know people that have done the 100 envelope challenge, which I've heard of on Facebook and TikTok. The 100 envelopes is like you go by number and somehow you end up with $5,000. I'll post it in the comments. I'll get that exact information. If you're getting an FHA loan, FHA loans only require 3 to 5% down. In hindsight, that is not a lot of money, but obviously it does take time to get to the 5,000 and kind of incorporate saving with your daily spending. And again, if you go to a lender or your realtor, this is information that they can be giving you as well. And they will kind of guide you, on what needs to happen, how to crunch the numbers. But obviously getting $5,000 to $10,000 is a lot easier than trying to get to that 20%, because 20%, I mean, at that point, that's, that could be anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000, which obviously, for some families that are just, working income families, that could be a lot harder. So definitely do not count yourself out. You can start saving even $500 a month. I know some people, when they get their taxes back, if it's $7,000, they just set that money aside. Hey, this is the down payment for the house. And it's tax season, so you definitely can start looking into those options. And then my 5th and final tip before starting the home process is finding a realtor that works for you. I feel like this is the most important, because for one, your realtor is going to walk you through the home buying process. Once you get your pre-approval, your realtor is pretty much, you guys are going to basically live together for, 90, I'll say 90 days, but anywhere from 3 to 6 months. It could take that long to, find a home. Definitely. I know right now in the market, inventory is so low. There's literally 20 people to a house. People are putting in crazy offers. Some are getting accepted, some are getting rejected. So I think just with the space that we're in now, you need a realtor that is going to be patient with you and ready to walk, basically hold your hand and just walk you through the process for at least 3 to 4 months. It's taking longer to actually find a home than it is to, actually purchase the home. Purchasing the home, is anywhere from 30 to 45 days, maybe even less. you know, everybody's situation is different, but you know, having a realtor there that is going to literally hold your hand, like I said, help you with the mortgage rates, help you with the understanding of your credit. You know, like I said, once you come bring your realtor to the table, they may have other lending options. They may know of some first-time home buyer programs, but you literally want somebody that is going to cater to your every need, regardless of what it is. That's why I'm here. But no, I only service Los Angeles, SoCal. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm licensed in California, but you know, like I said in many of videos, I used to work in escrow, and I knew a lot of people that were kind of stuck during the process, and you know, they were asking questions that, you know, their agent should have been telling them. So I've seen it happen before where people are kind of left in the dust. So you definitely want an agent, for one, that's going to be available to you pretty much 24/7. I mean, I know it's not realistic, like, you know, people have families and but you know, you want somebody, if you text them, that they're going to be texting you back within the next 2 to 3 hours, not 24 to 48 hours saying, you know, oh, I didn't see your text. You want somebody that is going to be, you know, reliable, on time, showing up on time, because your time is just as important as the agent's. I mean, I know people that have, you know, so many clients and they're showing up everywhere late. They're not organizing themselves properly. So you want somebody that's reliable, and then you want somebody that's honest and trustworthy. I mean, and I feel like you can kind of feel that out when you go through a consultation with somebody. So when you're interviewing agents, you know, don't be afraid to ask them, like, you know, are they real? You know, they may say yes, but you know, I feel like within the first week or so of doing this, you know, everybody true colors show eventually. So you know, I feel like those three things, availability, reliable, and honest and trustworthy, those are the main three characteristics that you're going to be looking for in your agent. You want to make sure that they're upfront with you on anything, not cutting any corners, doing everything legally. And then, you know, obviously we're all about our money. Nobody wants to waste time, but you know, you have to be people over profit. The money is gonna come regardless, but it's better to come with a smile. It's better when the money comes with a smile, as opposed to having to argue and fight with somebody and, you know, just feel like you're getting the short end of the stick. I've even seen agents buy houses and the other agent was treating them like crap. So, you know, when you find your person, you will just know. I mean, check everybody's Instagram. Generally, you know, if they're putting information out there, you know, you can kind of tell who you're working with, or if somebody is kind of just doing it for, you know, clout or just to make a name for themselves. You'll know within that first week or after the first conversation with them of how they play ball. And I just feel like that is kind of just the most important thing is, you know, once you find your person, just take it from there. After that, it should be a walk in the park. You shouldn't have to fight, feel uncomfortable or anything. They should pretty much just be ready to hold your hand through the process. So yes, I did not want this video to be super long, but I wanted it to be short, to the point, and informative. So, you know, drop in the comments below if you guys have any questions. Always feel free to hit me up on my Instagram. Like I said, I am only licensed in California. I wish I could take care of everybody around the world, but I cannot. You can always hit me up on Instagram, and I am willing to talk to you and try to walk you through the process. I am here for the people, and this is why I give you guys this information, because I definitely don't want you walking into the home buying process just completely blind and not knowing what's going on. So like I said, let's set these 2022 goals and let's start accomplishing them. Don't count yourself out. Like I said, find a realtor or get with a lender, whichever you feel comfortable with happening first. You know, talk to somebody. There's plenty of professional people out here that can assist you in the process. So don't be afraid to ask for that information and, you know, get it started. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.